What's going on, guys? Sarge here, and we're back with more Illusions of Gaia. When we left off, we had just rescued Eric from the slave traders, and he marked their mine where they're using forced labor to collect diamonds on our map. It is good to be among friends again. If only I wasn't so sad. My tears have all been cried. I think Lance should stay here until he recovers. I am glad everyone is safe, but... And he just repeats what he said in the last video. But yes, now we are going to go rescue the laborers from the mine. I felt it appropriate to probably upload 2 videos today, just because the first video was just a lot of dialogue and exposition. Now we'll get some action. And I misspoke in the last video. This one's not so difficult. The diamond mine was as quiet as a tomb. A chill ran down Will's spine when he heard the screams from the back of the cave. There's a dungeon coming up that is very involved, and it is a pain. Ah! He hit me! You could probably easily do a no damage run on this. What I'd like to see is somebody do a no damage, no stat buffing playthrough. That would be really interesting. I might actually see if that's on YouTube. If it is, I'll link it in the description. Then you can see somebody who's actually really good at the game. But yeah, the next dungeon, there'll be a dungeon coming up where it's a lot of mushrooms. And goodness gracious, is that a pain. Just because there's a lot of running around involved in that. There are 8 laborers, including me, forced to work in the mine. Please save us. So, that's leaves 7 left. Okay, there's nothing with him, and nothing over here, so... Oh, these things. You can't hurt them while they're petrified. Yeah, you can get a double hit on if you can time the lunge attack with a regular attack. Great. Just what I wanted. There we go. Up there's number 7. And we got an HP. Ooh. Oh, it's a homing attack. Bam. Thank you for saving me. As a reward, I'll tell you something. This mine has a secret room. Its entrance blends into the wall, but you can find it by watching for wind blowing through the cracks in the wall. Of course, it would blow fine hair like yours around. Then you'll understand. That's basically letting you know that at a point where you believe you've reached a dead end, you need to check the wall and look for a spot where Will's hair is blowing around. Then you'll use the Psycho Dash. Oh my goodness. I'm also trying to watch my language a little bit more, just to be kind of a little bit more YouTube friendly. Now, when I get back to playing Doom and things like that, yeah, of course I'm gonna cut loose and all that. I'll drop the F-bombs and all that good jazz, but my Super Nintendo playthroughs, I think, should be a little bit more friendly. Same way as, like, I try and keep them under a certain amount of time so they're easily digestible and can... What happened? Oh. I don't know what happened there. I might have hit a key or something. But... Ah, there we go. How many more enemies are left in here? 3. God bless it. There we go. And our strength went up. Awesome. And now I believe that, yep, that opened this up for us. How many bad guys? 6. Awesome. So we've got 6 more guys to free. Oh, I hate those things. And we're about to get our 3rd extra life. Sweet. We're getting lots of heal. Lots of heals in this one, which is good. And defense. Awesome. Let me guess. This is... Yes, Frieden. Yeah. Now we'll head downstairs. Well, okay, yeah. Just making sure. You never know. Hey, we got our 3rd extra life. Goodness. Hey, there we go. Nothing in the skeleton. Haha. Bam. Hmm. How many back? 1 left. We can't get up there yet. So let's go ahead and head down here. All right. It's always best to take things on one at a time if you can. Wow, they're just surprising me with all those attacks. There we go. And we got a health up. Sweet. And this is kind of a indicator that we're coming up to a part that requires Will's ability. Go ahead and heal and save. We killed everything here. Yep. All right. I think it's... Yep, as you can see. And also, you can actually tell by the sound. You see, no sound on regular wall. Now I believe we get Will's next ability. Oh, Frieden's. I think this is the Dark Friar. Yep, Dark Friar can now be used. The Dark Friar is a dark power that only the Dark Knight Frieden can use. Use the aura power to scorch a distant enemy. Use the attack button to save energy. Frieden's power, the Dark Friar, can defeat enemies in places the sword can't reach. When you defeated all the enemies, the road will open up. Essentially, we have to go back, and you remember that worm that was out of reach? Now we can hit it. Basically giving Frieden a ranged attack. I believe the dark power that we get from the gem guy, the gem jeweler or jeweler gem, it allows Frieden's ability to split. Yep. Now, come up here, and then, whoop, there we go. There are people who are forced to work in the deep in the diamond mine. Please use this key to save them. You got the elevator key. Now I believe we have to go all the way back to the beginning, because that cage you saw at the beginning, that was the elevator. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. All right. I don't believe there's anything up here. Oh, this is the way back. I mean, of course, but... And we've killed everything in here. Yes. You can even see portals to Gaia on your map, too. They show up as that little blue dot. All right. Now, let's head back. Let me go ahead and select the elevator key. Not this way, next one. And then down. Oh. Yeah, we got everybody in here. He tries using the elevator key. The key turns, making a strange sound. What does this say? Use that door to get to the elevator. Okay. Durr. Okay. Yep, no enemies in here. All right, we'll go down here. And it's in one of these. And it's obvious. Yep. You found the mine key. Let's clear everybody out of here so we can get that nice stat boof. Nice stat boof. Hey, an attack. Even better. Now we'll come over here. I mean, I know I got the mine key, but of course, we want to clear everything out. Ah! Douchebag. And we got a health up. Awesome! Thank you. I won't forget what you've done. Take this key. You have the key to the mine. Well, then, let's see. Mine key B, mine key A. Okay. So we have both keys now, and we can proceed to the lowest parts of the mine. I believe that was number 3 or 4 that we just rescued, so I think it was 4. So that leaves 4 more. And 1 more key. There we go. These are the boys. Thank you. Our home village is far across the ocean. If you could go there, help the villagers to regain their strength. Thank you. All living things in our home country have grown strange. People have turned to stone. Some are sick with an unknown disease. Thank you. I heard from Eric that your friend has lost his memory. Legend says that there is a song that brings back the past. Please let him hear it. Sam hums a strange melody. Actually, I believe that's all of them. You learn the memory melody. I need a favor. May I have the prison key and the melody of the wind as a souvenir of our meeting? I'm sure I'll never use it again. Yep, he takes both of those. And now, I believe now we head out. Because I believe we've cleared everything out of the dungeon, so. Now we can head back and we can play that melody for Lance. And of course, whenever you leave a dungeon, you automatically turn back into Will. So, like I said, I think it was in the first video. It'd be kind of weird if you showed up as a grown man to your young friends and like, hey, I'm Will. All right. Go ahead and select the memory melody. Let's see if they say anything. It's good to be among friends again. Okay. Will began playing the memory melody. Oh, this is probably my favorite track in this game. What is this place? Somehow I feel a little homesick. I feel like I'm back in the womb. Everything that's happened and the people I've met are pouring into my head. I was raised in the town of South Cape. When my father didn't come back from an expedition, the most important thing in my life was gone. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't stand my father using soldiers to invade other countries. It's awful when someone loses their life. What had taken years to put together was destroyed in one moment. I wonder if Seth is all right. People live on because they forget about unpleasant things. What? What have I been doing? What's happened to everyone? Lance, your memory is back. I was worried. I wondered what would happen. I guess everyone was worried. I'd take care of someone in the same situation. Well, there's an eccentric inventor in the woods nearby. Shall we go? I think his name is Neil. Did you say Neil? That's the same name as my lost cousin. My cousin Neil, the inventor, flew in the sky in a thing called an airplane. So Will and his group went to the inventor's house. Neil's cottage. It's open, come in. Neil, it's me, Will from South Cape. Oh, Will, you've gotten strong. Are all of these people your friends? This person stinks. What are you saying? You shouldn't talk like that. There's a wonderful smell in this room, isn't there? Hey, both of you talk pretty harshly. When you're wrapped up in inventing something, you don't care about your appearance. I don't think the smell is that bad, not enough to hate me for it. I've only been wearing these socks for a month. I've only had mine on for 3 weeks. I guess I lose. I can't believe it. I don't want to breathe the same air as him. I've heard enough about my socks. Make yourself at home. You're Will's friends. Welcome. All right. Hold on. Okay. That's a camera. It will burn a copy of a scene onto printing paper. The problem is that it takes almost 30 minutes. Scenery doesn't move, but to photograph a person means that they can't move for 30 minutes. When I used it, the eyes turned bright red like a rabbit's. Those are airplane wings. It's part of a machine that will fulfill man's dream of flying in the air like a bird. The body's too big, and you need a runway to take off, so it's hidden in the desert. That's an oxygen tank. There's air inside. With this, you can breathe underwater, but there's only 1 minute's worth of air inside. Compressing the air would let you stay underwater longer, but I don't know how to do it. And there's nothing. I think that's just a garbage bin. It's been about 2 years since we last met, hasn't it? I've invented lots of things since then. The 4 inventions in this room are my best work. Have a look. That's a telescope. You can see stars as if they were in your hand. Tell me why you came to see me. Will tells Neil about hearing his father's voice and visiting the world's ruins and his search to find the mystic statue. Interesting. I, too, have some interest in the ruins. The ruins Will talked about are scattered over the world, but they have something in common. Drawing a line among the ruins makes a shape that looks like the constellation of Cygnus. Cygnus? That's the Tower of Babel, where Will's father got lost. It's in the middle of the ground, painting of the big white bird. There's a new red star below the constellation of Cygnus. That's right, you know a lot. The red star in Cygnus, Will's interest in the ruins, different elements are bound together organically. I don't know if it's by coincidence or by design, but something is going to happen. Fortunately, the Nazca ground paintings are a week's walk east of here. Do you want to go? Yes. Good, it's settled. We're going too. We don't want Will to be the only one having a good time. The group went to the Nazca Desert. A week's walk. Just a group of teenagers traveling all over the world. The Nazca Plain. It was a long way, but you did a good job. This is the most famous of the ground paintings, the Condor. Have you ever heard of it? No one knows why ancient people drew pictures like this. Whenever I come here, I'm overwhelmed by the grand scale. You should go see it for yourself. It's scary. I'll stay with Neil. Haha, don't be in such a hurry. Wait for everyone else. And it does look like a big giant bird. Up until now, all I've done is go to school, study, and play. Sometimes I wonder if my being here isn't all a dream. Doesn't there seem to be a pattern in the way that rocks are scattered around? When you look at it this way, it's like the white lines at an athletic event. Maybe the ancient Nazca people ran the 100-yard dash here. This is the condor's stomach. If you dig here, you might find eggs. It's a joke. Don't be so serious. Then I think... I never... Neil... Nope. Oh. Wondering if it... Oh. Coo. Where'd you run off to? Did everybody go back? Yes. Ancients were amazing. I wonder why they made this. Up until now, all I've done is go to schools. What's going to happen? It's exciting. It must be great to paint such a huge painting on a natural canvas. We'll talk about it when everyone comes back. The mystic statue that Will spoke of is somewhere on this plane. I thought I'd seen paintings before, but doesn't this condor look like Cygnus? Of course, I hadn't noticed. When we look at it, we see Cygnus, but ancient people probably just saw a condor. Ah, I've got it. Look where the rocks are on the ground. They're positioned like the stars in the constellation of Cygnus. Of course, Cygnus has 9 stars, and there are 9 stones. Where's the red star that appeared recently? I think it's the left foot. Of course, at the joint of its left foot. Let's check the left foot. There's a tile buried in the sand. When Will's flute touched it, there was a rumbling sound. Hey, something huge is coming down. Will! And now we enter probably my favorite dungeon in the game, the Sky Garden. There's a strange garden floating in the sky over Nazca. On the ground, Neil and my friends look like tiny ants going back and forth. Could the paintings be an airport for the Sky Garden? We meet again. You're a strong boy to have come this far. This Sky Garden is our mode of transportation. There are 4 crystal balls in 4 locations. Find each one in clockwise order. Drop off the cliff at the front and back to find the upside down world. But that's going to have to wait till the next video. And in that one, we'll take on the Sky Garden. But until then, peace.